Welcome to Health Explosion channel. I do a different health challenge every month. In this challenge, you will learn how you can eat healthy for a week with only $20. Imagine this. You've only got $20 to spend for an entire week of eating healthy. Sounds impossible, right? Well, I didn't just imagine it. I took on the challenge myself, and today, I'm sharing how I did it, what I ate, and most importantly, whether or not it's really possible to stay healthy on a budget. So, what's the catch? Could I actually manage to eat 3 meals a day, plus snacks without breaking the bank? You're going to want to stick around because I've got some surprising results to show you. It wasn't just about saving money. It was about making healthy choices and being creative with every single dollar. Let's dive in and find out if eating healthy on $20 a week is really possible. So, what exactly does a $20 budget cover? I'm talking about breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks, all the essentials for a full week. That's 7 days of eating without relying on fast food or takeout. It's all about using whole foods, things that are nutritious, filling, and good for you. Now, we often hear that healthy eating costs a fortune, but that's not necessarily true. With a little planning and smart shopping, you can make healthy meals without draining your wallet. And that's what I set out to prove. Healthy eating, in this case, means focusing on simple meals with fresh produce, proteins, whole grains, and as little processed food as possible. It's about giving your body the nutrients it needs while staying within a tight budget. I'm going to walk you through my meal plan, show you the grocery list, and share exactly how I managed to make $20 stretch for the entire week. But before we get to the grocery store, let's break down what it means to eat healthy on a budget and why I decided to take on this challenge. 1. Grocery shopping. What $20 gets you? All right, let's head to the grocery store. The first challenge is to stretch that $20 as far as possible while making sure I'm still getting nutritious, healthy foods. So, how do I do it? The key is choosing staple items that are filling, versatile, and low cost. Let's see what I ended up with. I started by picking up a bag of rice. This was a total game changer. A single bag of rice costs around $2 and can make several meals. It's a great source of carbs and can pair with a wide variety of proteins and veggies. I also grabbed a dozen eggs. At around $1.50, eggs are one of the cheapest sources of protein. They're super versatile for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Next up, frozen vegetables. I found a big bag of mixed veggies for just $3. Not only is this more affordable than fresh veggies, but it's also a great way to stock up on the necessary nutrients, fiber, vitamins, and minerals, without having to worry about them going bad. I also grabbed canned beans, which are super cheap, about $1 per can. Beans are packed with protein, fiber, and essential vitamins, and they can serve as a base for many meals. To fill out my list, I picked up some oats for $2, which I could use for breakfast or even in some savory recipes. And finally, I bought a small pack of chicken thighs for around $5. It's not the leanest meat, but it's much cheaper than chicken breast and still provides good protein. So there we have it, a full week's worth of meals for under $20. These basic items are packed with nutrition and will go a long way in helping me stick to my budget while still eating healthy. Let's move on to the meal plan and see how these ingredients come together. 2. Meal plan. Breakdown. Eating healthy on $20. Now that we've got the ingredients, it's time to put them to work. Here's how I planned out my meals for the week. Breakfasts. I kept breakfast simple and filled with oats. Each morning, I made a big bowl of oatmeal, which cost me about 25 cents per serving. I'd add some cinnamon, a little bit of honey, and whatever fruit was on sale. Sometimes I'd throw in a hard-boiled egg for extra protein. It's an inexpensive, nutrient-packed way to start the day and keeps me full until lunchtime. Lunch. For lunch, I went with rice and beans as a base. Rice is so versatile and can be paired with anything. I'd cook up a big pot of rice and add canned beans for protein. Sometimes I'd throw in some frozen veggies for extra vitamins. A little olive oil, some garlic, and spices like cumin or chili powder made the whole dish feel fresh and flavorful. It's simple but very satisfying, and all of this can be made for less than $2 per meal. On other days, I made vegetable stir-fries. I'd saute frozen veggies in a bit of oil and serve them over rice or noodles for an easy veggie-packed meal. If I had any leftover chicken from dinner, I'd add that too. It was a great way to use up what I had in the fridge, ensuring nothing went to waste. Dinners. For dinner, I rotated between bean chili and chicken and rice. For the chili, I'd combine canned beans, tomatoes, onions, and spices like chili powder and cumin. It was a hearty and filling dish that was easy to make in big batches, so I had leftovers for lunch the next day. This meal ended up being under $3 per serving. For a more substantial dinner, I cooked up some chicken thighs. I baked them with a few spices and served them with rice and steamed frozen veggies. It was simple but satisfying, and the chicken thighs were filling enough that one serving would keep me full for hours. Snacks. For snacks, I kept it budget-friendly with boiled eggs, which cost about 10 cents each. I'd boil a bunch at the beginning of the week and have them as a quick snack throughout the day. I also made some popcorn, a cheap and healthy snack that's surprisingly filling. If I had leftover veggies, I'd snack on those too. Nutritional value. Even with this budget, I was able to get a decent balance of macronutrients: protein from beans, chicken, and eggs, carbs from rice and oats, and fats from olive oil and eggs. I made sure to incorporate plenty of fiber, vitamins, and minerals through vegetables, beans, and oats. Despite the limited ingredients, I felt energized and full after each meal. Portion sizes and meal prep. A big part of eating on a budget is meal prepping and portioning out your meals. I made sure to cook in bulk to save time during the week and avoid the temptation to spend money on takeout. I portioned out my rice, beans, and veggies into individual containers, so all I had to do was heat them up. It helped prevent overeating and made it easy to stick to the plan. 3. Challenges. Faced and overcome. Okay, let's talk about some of the challenges I faced during this $20 meal challenge. Honestly, it wasn't easy, and there were a few bumps along the way. Meal planning struggles. The hardest part was sticking to a small list of ingredients. At first, it felt like I was eating the same meals, rice and beans, eggs and oats, every day. It got boring, but I got creative with spices and sauces to add variety. A pinch of cumin or garlic powder made those simple meals taste better. Staying within the budget was tough, but the goal was healthy eating, not necessarily variety every day. Time and effort. Another challenge was the time commitment. Preparing meals from scratch takes longer, especially when you're cooking in bulk to save money. I found myself spending more time chopping, prepping, and cooking than I normally would. But I kept in mind that the effort would pay off. Having everything ready for the week saved me time in the long run. Plus, by meal prepping, I wasn't tempted to spend money on fast food or delivery. Overcoming cravings. One of the biggest mental battles was resisting the urge for something easy, like grabbing fast food. When I was craving a burger or fries, it took a lot of willpower to remind myself of the goal: healthy, budget-friendly meals. By staying mindful and reminding myself of how much money I was saving, I was able to stay focused on my plan. The craving for takeout was real, but I pushed through. 4. Unexpected results and benefits. So, let's talk about what happened after I completed the challenge. You might be surprised by the results. Physical benefits. By the end of the week, I felt noticeably more energetic. Eating whole, unprocessed foods like beans, rice, eggs, and vegetables kept me fuller longer and provided a steady energy boost. Unlike usual snack-based meals, I didn't experience the usual sluggishness or post-meal fatigue, and I was able to maintain better focus throughout the day. Simple, nutritious meals made a real difference. Mental and emotional benefits. My mental clarity improved along with my physical health. With fewer processed sugars and artificial ingredients, I felt more focused and organized. Having a structured meal plan gave me a sense of accomplishment, knowing I was sticking to my budget while fueling my body with whole foods. Money-saving impact. By avoiding takeout and expensive snacks, I saved money during this $20 challenge. It really showed me how much we overspend on convenience foods. For just $20, I had everything I needed for a week. Imagine the savings if you stuck with this for a whole month. I'll definitely keep some of these budget-friendly habits even after the challenge ends. 5. Final summary and value statement. To wrap up, this challenge was eye-opening. I ate healthy meals for a week with just $20. It was tough, but with planning, creativity, and willpower, I made it work. I learned that healthy eating doesn't have to be expensive. It's all about choosing the right ingredients. If you're on a tight budget, this challenge is a great start. This experience has definitely changed the way I think about meal planning, and I'm definitely going to apply these principles to my future grocery trips. Healthy eating isn't about perfection. It's about making the best choices with what you've got. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried eating healthy on a tight budget? What are your go-to budget-friendly meals? Drop your tips and suggestions in the comments below. I'm always looking for new ideas. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who could use some budget-friendly meal inspiration. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on healthy living and saving money. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.